with Courtney and Eric, and these guys are actually a bit of behind the scenes people. Courtney is the marketing manager for the Sirens, and Eric is actually the man you'll hear if you watch the live stream on Facebook. I'll talk to you first. What was it like commentating and live streaming the finals?
It was absolutely fantastic. I'm only young on my hockey journey, only about 3 years. And to be calling a national competition at this level is absolutely outstanding and something that I never intended to do.
I was listening to you. I was actually standing underneath where you were commentating, and as the game progressed and got tougher and tougher, you got louder and louder with the crowd. Did you notice you were doing that?
I certainly did. I also noticed that at times it didn't seem it was like I was listening to my own voice. It sounded a bit like Ray Rabs Warren at one stage. Sirens. That's what it sort of sounded like. That it didn't sound like me because, as you said, the crowd was lifting above me. I've got a speaker also directly above my head as well. I'm trying to get all the information out, and it was just fantastic. The game was fantastic, even though, of course, the Sirens, they conceded the first 2 goals. Of course, I've got Goanna's people and people all around the world listening as well, and it's just been amazing. Like, the parents of players are coming up to me, the partners of parents of players are coming up to me, and they're saying, you know, it's great that we can hear you, great we can see you, and great that we can see the game.
Courtney, you've been with the Sirens this year. To walk me a little bit through, like being with the Sirens this year and what it means to get a medal with the team.
It's been a big year. I've been lucky enough to travel to 2 of the 3 away games with them, been at every training session, and it's just been a big journey as a family. We've really worked together to achieve this goal, and I have no words. It really means a lot that they look at me as part of the team and pulled me out on that ice with them, and I look forward to doing it next year.
Yeah.
I'm really speechless.
Yeah, you are. I've never seen you like this.
I'm just so happy for them. I know how hard they worked. I'm seeing them just put their heart and souls into this. They look after each other. They do nothing but encourage each other, lift each other up. There's not a bad word said on that bench, and they know how to pull each other out of a bad headspace. And tonight just goes to show it, coming from behind to then take it. So
I was going to say, did you notice any certain things that were said or any certain actions that were done to kind of lift? Because, the Sirens were down 2-0 at a stage there and then 3-1 sort of thing. So, run us through that sort of thing, behind the bench.
Well, this year we had a sponsor on board, Sarah Morgan from Confidence to Grow, and she did mindset for athletes and worked with the girls, and I was lucky enough to be a part of those sessions and really just taught them how to put reframe anything negative into something positive, which then meant they could turn their mindset around even on the bench, and the girls were repeating things that Sarah taught us. So just things like, we've got this, we can do this, smile ladies, this is ours, we've already won it. Little things like that really just lifted their spirits on that bench today. So
it's nice that we're putting that sort of into practice, because it was an extremely tough game. We went, tied 3-0 into overtime, which is 10 minutes to and back, and if the first person who scores wins, and then no one scored, but then we went to a shootout. So and then it just seemed like when everyone was getting more and more tired, you could see that they were getting tired, but they were just lifting and lifting and lifting. So
they did it for each other, and they knew how to, and they did it, and they remembered. So that was the hard part. They had the tools, they knew what they needed to do, and we got the result.
And you got it done. Eric, that was the first game you've commentated, is that right?
No, this is the first final series that I've commentated. I have done live commentary in the past for audio for the Bears in the Australian Ice Hockey League for the men. It was my first season on board with the Sirens. It was actually an emergency message from Courtney in Melbourne asking me, can I do a live stream? And I said, okay, would you like some commentary? Okay, no problem. And I had a couple of different positions over the weekend. One on the Saturday, I was trying to get really close through the glass at the O'Brien Group Arena, and then I did the high shot through the netting, and the fans loved it, especially the Sirens fans. Not everyone can travel and that sort of thing, and they really enjoyed being, it's not high quality stuff in terms of production values and everything like that compared to other streaming services, but it got the job done, and that's really what this league's about, getting the job done with what you've got.
Is this the first time the finals have been streamed live in any sort of capacity, do you know?
Not that I'm aware of. I believe it's been done before.
It has been done before. It just seems...
Yes, it has been done. Last year's Melbourne's were streamed. They were based in Melbourne. It's the first time they've had it here in Canterbury in a while. So
I love it. And you're still able to bring people to stream. I know it didn't quite go to the way you wanted to do it, like a real full setup live stream. So we Facebook Lived it, using the tools that you have.
Yep.
And how was the response? Have you noticed on Facebook? Have people been loving the stream and being able to watch?
yeah, we had a lot of likes, we had a lot of comments, and just people cheering from home, which was great. So, and we couldn't have done it without Eric. Like you said, it was an emergency. Like Melbourne didn't have anything that they could help with, so we got it done. And without Eric, it wouldn't happen. So, we're very grateful to him.
Beautiful.
One thing that I have to say about that is I'm not always obviously looking at the comments while things are going on, but you can see if there's a pivotal moment. You can see the love hearts. You can see the likes coming on the screen, and you're trying to watch the screen through the love hearts and through the likes, and it's absolutely fantastic. For instance, some of Erin Beaver's relatives are here from Canada, and they came up to me. I know that voice.
They have a big sign. I love it. Leave it to Beaver. It was fantastic. Well, thank you so much, Eric and Courtney, for chatting with me. And congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.